everyone, this is RJ Jen and welcome to another episode of Hashtag the Blue Mic English Edition, your independent favorites. And today here with us, we have another wonderful singer-songwriter and he is Sparsh Dangwal. Hi Sparsh, welcome to Hashtag the Blue Mic.
Hello. How are you?
All good, what about you?
I'm good. Glad to be on the show.
Excited to have you here as well, Sparsh. So let's start with the first question, that is introduction about yourself and your music.
So I'm a 24-year-old singer-songwriter. I'm based in Chandigarh and I'm making English pop specifically. I feel like English pop from India has never been like very big. So I want to be one of those few who bring that culture here. And yeah.
All right, so we've been reading about you and Ed Sheeran features prominently in your story. Tell us about that.
I've had a lot of phases with, like English music. So I was introduced to English music through rock, a lot of Linkin Park, a lot of Green Day. Then I tilted towards a lot of EDM, all of that whole era, Avicii, Calvin Harris, everyone doing all that stuff. And then I finally, one fine day, I watched this guy called Ed Sheeran. And it was his Ed Sheeran live in Dublin video on YouTube. It was an hour-long video. And after that video, I was like, I want to do this thing for sure. And then I got into a lot of songwriting. Then I started watching a lot of his, live performances, what he was trying to do with the guitar, how he was performing live and then I started watching a lot of his interviews, got to know how he does a lot of that songwriting, how he goes about it. So, yeah, so that's how Ed Sheeran, shaped all of those early days of my songwriting and inspiration for my music.
So, can you suggest some of the indie artists, from Chandigarh, that we need to get in touch with them?
Yeah. So I've collaborated with this artist called Sambal. He's got a lot of stuff coming in, Hindi, Punjabi, English. He's doing a lot of it. And he has that pop sound coming out now. And there's another one called Trick Singh. He has a very cool, urban Punjabi English vibe. So yeah, these are a few ones that I like.
All right, so it's time for us to listen to your kind of sound. So how about your first performance?
This one is called She/Her. It's the song that I recently released. And this one actually came to me very naturally. It was like, so someone was liking a lot of my stories on Instagram. And I actually misunderstood it as love. And then, I don't know, I just feel like it's very relatable. Like a lot of people will relate to it. And that's how just the lines just came like, she don't love me, she just only likes. And that's just how the same song came about. And I'll just sing it for you guys.
She don't love me, she just only likes. She don't want me, she just wants to brag. When she's lonely, she will call my line. Every single time. She don't want me, I think I'll be fine. She a stoner, I'm a good guy. If you're lonely, you can hit my line. Every single time.
All right, lovely performance, Sparsh. Thank you so much for that song, She, Her. So, tell us about your connection with the American singer Love and the role he played in helping your career along.
While I was listening to a lot of Ed Sheeran, I got introduced to this artist, Love, thanks to Spotify's great algorithm, which helps you find a lot of new artists. So back in 2015, Law was not very big. Like he had a few songs out and I started listening to him since then. And then I Like Me Better came out in 2016 or 17. I don't know when I guess 2017 was when he released I Like Me Better. And that song blew up and then Love was like very famous and all. And I had covers on YouTube of his songs. And one day I just checked the notification, and he actually commented on one of my covers of his song. That was like a huge validation. And I actually related a lot to his, a lot to his music, a lot to his songwriting. So love was like, and I wanted to like make a lot of music that sounded like him at that time. So yeah, that was love, as he was inspiring me as a songwriter, as a musician, and trying to like, I really liked how he blended sad lyrics with a happy vibe, a happy pop tune. So I was kind of trying to make something like that, and that really inspired me, like love in a way. And I actually watched him live as well when he came for his tour in 2019 in Bombay. So it was a great show. Yeah.
So coming to your career now, well, it started with a bang. One of your early singles was aired in BBC Radio London. Tell us
Oh
about
yes.
that.
Oh yeah. That song is called "Think About You." That was my one of my earlier projects called "I Felt Something," and it was a collection of songs which were like very personal to me and all of that. And yeah, that song just so I just got to know this artist from Indore. His name is Mune, and he was in touch with someone out there in UK, and he was like, "Dude, I like this song of yours. We can like pitch it for BBC radio or something." And I was like, "Why not?" So he actually pitched that song to them, and they liked it, and they aired it there, and it was a very special moment. Yeah.
You've also released a soundtrack album for a travel series and starred in it. Talk to us about that experience.
Oh, so that series is called The Midland Escapades, and it was made, directed, shot by this super talented guy, Jay Singhal. He's also played a very what do you say, a very crucial role in getting me to write my own songs. And he's been doing a lot of my music videos. And so he had this whole plan of having a trip to Spiti Valley, and he wanted to shoot a whole what do you say, a whole series around it. And then we just went for a 15-day trip. I guess it was a 15-day trip, and we shot the whole thing on the go. And then we finally made some songs, some music, the background score and all of that for it. And then I wrote a song called "Part of Me." The whole trip actually inspired me to write a song, and the song was called "Part of Me," and we released it for the series. And I also compiled the whole thing and put it out as an album as well. That was that about it.
All right, since we're talking about you writing a song for the series, so
Yeah.
how about another performance from you, Sparsh? Well, you know what to do.
Okay, sure.
Can't wait to see that blue lake, the mountaintop I'd never seen, like all of this day. This all is a part of me. I set out in search for something, craving for soul I'll never see, like all of this sea. This soul is a part of me.
Thank you for another lovely performance, Sparsh, part of me. And I hope everyone are enjoying it, listening and watching you performing. Well, now that you're established with your sound, Sparsh, so between your first single and now, what are the 5 things that have changed in you as an artist?
First of all, one of the first things that I do now, which I didn't used to do earlier, is find a chorus for a song first. Like earlier, I used to just sit with my guitar and started writing whatever came to my mind. But now I specifically have an idea when I sit down and I find the chorus for a song first. I make sure that it's catchy enough. I make sure it's sounding like, it. I make sure that it stays with you. If someone listen to it like for a while, then it's gonna be in your head for a while. So that's one thing. That's one of my things that I've started doing now. Second, I've started doing a lot of production. I didn't used to do a lot of production earlier. So now I do a lot of my demos myself. So I make a lot of my song demos myself, like the whole thing. So when I go to a producer to just go about it, so the producer knows what's in my head because I've laid it down on my software. So that's another thing. Third is I just want to make songs for fun. It's like earlier I used to think that I needed to say some deep shit in every song, but now it's like I can have fun with every song and just go around whatever the vibe is coming up, and whatever vibe, just keep it happy. That's my whole point now. Fourth is I've started so I actually never used to dress up and go to a studio, but now I dress up like this with all of those bling things, and so that I can bring that vibe to the studio. If you're trying to give that happy vibe to everyone, you got to be in that vibe. So now I dress up every day and I go to the studio and make stuff which is vibey. And fifth thing, what is the fifth thing? Stopped comparing. I used to compare myself to a lot of people around, a lot of artists around. But now it's like, now I know that my sound is mine and no one else's. And I've stopped comparing myself to other artists. And that has really brought out very nice things and has kept me very sane with my musical journey. And I'm very happy about it.
Interesting. 5 things like that. You have really changed a lot, Sparsh. So keep on doing that. Okay. We wish you the very best.
Thank you so much.
So now it is time for you to perform your third song. Well, you know what to do.
So this is a song that I released after a year-long break, which I took last year. So while I was finding all of, what I told about, I was finding those happy, vibey songs. And so this one was like one of the last from the last year that I got. And this one is called 24. So what happened was that I have this watch, a digital watch, which was clocking 23:59, and when it goes to 24, it goes to 00. It resets. It never clocks 24. So, and I was turning 24 years old, and I just had this random idea that how this watch resets itself to 00. It's like, at the age of 24, even I've got a reset with all of my new music, with all of my new sound. So that's how this song 24 came about. And I'll just sing it for you guys.
24, I'm making it my own, yeah. 24, I'm way past older. 24, make it count like I'm chosen. 24, 24, 24, ayy. 24, my heart's a little cold, ayy. 24, I made it on my own, yeah. 24, around the clock, now it's frozen. 24, I ain't got a minute more, oh yeah.
That's
24 it is. Thank you for that performance, Sparsh. So like we said, one of your early singles was aired in BBC Radio London. So how do you look at radio in general?
I think radio actually opens you up, like introduces you to a lot of people. Like if my song was aired on BBC Radio London, then there's a lot, like people in London are hearing my song, and if someone likes it, they'll go just Shazam it and find out whose song it is, or whatever way possible. So it's like, it's a very nice discoverable thing. Like you discover new artists, and that's how all of my idols have, blown up in the past. Like Ed Sheeran blew up on this radio show called SBTV, and then like there's this story with every artist that they get picked up by a radio show, and someone from the radio supports them, and then that artist gets big in the world because a lot of people find them out on those radio stations and shows.
All right, we read in your bio that you plan to cater to the cultivated ears of music lovers. So, what kind of audience are you looking for?
The audience that listens to a lot of pop music, all of the pop music enthusiasts. I want you guys listening to my songs. I know you guys listen to a lot of Justin Bieber, a lot of Ed Sheeran, a lot of Drake, a lot of Post Malone. But then if you guys want to have the blend of those sounds, there's me coming with that. So yeah.
Before we move on with more of our chit chat, time for you to we're gonna take a break, and we're gonna sit back, relax, and listen to another beautiful performance from you.
This was the song which actually tilted me towards all of that pop sound. So it's called Deja Vu. I'm getting deja vu. Feels like I'm going insane. Girl, getting deja vu. It's too much for my brain. Getting deja vu. Feels like I know these strangers, but all I wanna know about is you. I'm getting deja vu. Feels like I'm going insane. Getting deja vu. It's too much for my brain. Deja vu. Feels like I know these strangers, but all I wanna know about is you.
Thank you, Sparsh, for another deja vu performance from you.
Thank you.
Okay, so Sparsh, before we wrap up our conversation,
Right.
what are your future plans?
So I took a year-long break last year, and that was just a break from releasing music, not making music. And I was working on a lot of music, and I have a full store of songs which I'm going to put out this year. And my plan this year is that I'm going to put out a song every month, like one song every month. So 12 songs this year. And the next 4 songs which are going to come are a part of a EP called Digital Lover. And it's a conceptualized EP which goes around all of the online digital relationships, as I just told you. And we're planning a lot of music. So we're planning music videos for every song as well, which are gonna connect with each other, and in the end they're gonna shape up as a whole short movie kind of thing. So I'm very excited about it. We're actually planning and executing those things every day right now, and I just hope that I could bring this new sound with some new visuals and something fresh into the indie scene, which the indie scene has never seen before, first of all. So really excited about it.
Looking forward to all your latest release this year, at least one song every month. That is 12 songs. So I hope, you're going to send it over to us, and we're going to air it here on our station as well. So we wish you the very best for your future endeavors, Sparsh. So once again, thank you so much for doing this with us. And before you go, how about a last performance from you?
So this next song that I'm going to sing is called Scrolling. I wrote this one, as I told you, that I had this love-hate relationship with all of my mobile social media thingy. And I wrote this song called Scrolling. Sing it for you.
This phone has got the best of me, I bet. See me online, but not getting back my text. Waiting for the one for who I took the chance. Damn, just saw a picture of her in someone else's bed. Did you hear my heart break? Did you hear that bell? Oh God, who's this hot chick hitting my DM? But let's just take a hold, I'ma ignore. Yeah, I got better things on my explore. Then I'll keep falling. Say you're the only. Miss how you hold me. But I keep scrolling up, down, like down, up and down, 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 up and down, 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 up and down, down, down. I just can't keep myself from scrolling down, 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 up and down, 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 up and down, down, down. I just can't keep myself from scrolling.
Fun song indeed, scrolling out there. Thank you so much, Sparsh, for that lovely, lovely, fun song. So once again, we wish you the very best, and thank you so much once again for doing this with us.
Thank you so much, Jen. Thanks for having me.